Donald Trump seems to be going through something specific right now. Let's do like 7 and 9. Or let's do 10, 7, and 9. Let's start with number 10. Donald Trump is at the McDonald's Impact Summit.
It's the first event he was excited about in years. They probably didn't even ask him to speak.
Oh my God.
What, McDonald's is getting together?
Get me on Air Force One now.
Where's his outfit from the campaign trail? Why does he want to break that out?
The
McDonald's outfit. It was honestly probably the best he's ever looked.
Yes. Here's Donald Trump at the McDonald's Impact Summit. Now, remember, we made a prediction around here that around the 10th, he would go see a doctor again. And then by the 14th, he was talking about his MRI that he got very typically for his annual checkup. Incidentally, his third annual checkup in 3 months.
Got a perfect score.
Perfect score on the annual checkup. That's why I do one every month, because each time I get better.
Magnificent RI.
I broke my MRI record.
Completely unrelated.
PB.
Completely unrelated to that. Carol Ann writes in on the IM, Alzheimer's infusion MRI scans are used to monitor patients for a side effect called amyloid-related imaging abnormalities, which involves brain swelling or bleeding when receiving treatments like lecanemab or Leqembi or donanemab. These scans are required at specific intervals, particularly early in the treatment, and can also be done if a patient reports new symptoms. Leqembi, lecanemab, MRIs are recommended before the 3rd, 5th, 7th, and 14th infusions. Additional scans may be needed for patients whose therapy was paused or if new symptoms appeared. Donanemab MRIs are typically scheduled before the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 7th infusions. Just reading an IM.
Will soon receive their own MedBed card.
Here he is at the McDonald's Summit.
A great stock market is great for everybody, including 401ks. You know, the 401ks hit the highest number that they've ever been 2 days ago. And that's a lot of people. So they understand what's going on. And we're going to make the American dream a word that, 2 words that you didn't have. You didn't have those 2 words. Remember when Biden said, it's all about 3 words, the American dream. You don't want to ever get in that situation. Remember that? That was not good. It's all about 3 words, American dream. A great stock market is
all about 3 words.
He tried
American dream.
Tried to freelance, incidentally, there.
What do you mean you never want to get in that situation where you have to put the in front of American dream?
0 of that made sense.
Well, Emma got it. You don't want to be in that situation where but he screwed up because he said, Biden said it was 3 words, the American dream. And then he just realized, like, oh, that's why it was 3 words.
I fell into the same trap.
You don't want, you want it just to be American dream. Like,
That's 2.
A American dream.
This is him.
American dream.
You know,
Yeah, him talking in his addled
American
brain.
dream is 3 words. Wait, okay. You just don't want to get there.
it's also
Look, do I get a Happy Meal or not?
you're talking to McDonald's franchise owners too. Like you're talking about affordability to them. Like their own McDonald's franchises.
Yeah.
That's not who is struggling with affordability. It's the people that work at all of their organizations. And by the way, since we're talking about Epstein, massive endemic harassment at McDonald's of especially teenage girls that work there. I've seen it when I worked there when I was a teenager myself. Like,
and that horrible
crazy.
documentary that you had me watch too. What was that?
I forget the one where the guy was like calling them McDonald's. But yeah, like I would talk to them about that before like their 401ks.
Well, he does address affordability to them. He quells their fears of an increase in the minimum wage.
Right, exactly.
Don't worry.
So.
Exactly. That's the other part.
Your workers will still be affordable for you. This is this number 7?
Yeah.
Okay, and this is and people are wondering like, why is your voice so hoarse? And this is
He's like, I just had a session with Bubba.
in understanding. He's like
Sorry.
he's getting agitated. There is an agitated quality to Trump that we're seeing here that seems as if he's upset about something that's going on maybe in the country.
That's the health of the president's always news. Your voice sounds a little rough. Are you feeling all right?
I feel great. I was shouting at people because they were stupid about something having to do with trade in a country, and I straightened it out. But I blew my stack at these people.
Well, it sounds like there's a follow-up there, but can I ask you about Venezuela? You suggested...
Sounds as the what?
It sounds like there's a follow-up there, but can I ask you about
I
Venezuela?
thought you said there was a polyp, and I said, I don't want to hear that.
I don't want to hear that again.
It's very clearly a polyp somewhere.
I don't have a polyp in my
I didn't say
throat.
polyp. You
Who
said polyp.
And I didn't see this yet. He made a like a it sounded like a blowjob innuendo there just by happenstance.
What, I blew
I
my
blew stack? I
No,
don't know.
that really means getting angry.
Okay, fair enough. But I mean,
Somebody's
It's the biggest
no,
stack.
I just it was a little closer to my joke than I anticipated it
full
being.
stack.
But yeah,
crime.
I got the full stack.
I lost my voice trying to blow my stack.
So where's that polyp? Oh Jesus!
I didn't say polyp. You said polyp.
Who said polyp?
He was at the doctor getting his
I didn't know
ribs
what polyp
removed so
is.
he could blow
There
his
was no
stack.
polyp. And here's number 9. Here is Trump sort of like filling out the trifecta. So there's one of two things that happen. One is he's got something else going on that is causing him to lose his voice, or he yelled for such a significant time. He's so mad at somebody. Now, I wonder if it's a tariff issue when there have been, as far as I know, no new tariffs issued. They're waiting for the Supreme Court. This has been going on for a week. So he clearly did the yelling in the past 24 hours or so. And it just coincidentally that they're having a vote on the Epstein files. I didn't get mad at that. So one of two things happen.
Yeah.
Either he's got something going on that he doesn't want people to know about, which is impacting his voice, which that's possible.
I mean, he threw a polyp out there, and he heard the reporter say that when the reporter
I didn't get a
not.
polyp. I didn't have a polyp removed. What are you talking about? Or he's yelling as loud as he's ever yelled before during his two presidencies, because I've never heard his voice.
Never.
And he blew his voice out yelling about one country's tariff situation, or maybe something else is going on that he's getting very uptight about. Here he is on Air Force One, where he really gets a little bit looser because he's in a higher altitude.
So he dictated a couple of memos of something we bring. You're going to find out what did he know with respect to Bill Clinton, with respect to the head of Harvard, with respect to all of those people that he knew, including J.P. Morgan chips.
Sir,
Yeah,
if
Jennifer,
there's
go
nothing
ahead, go ahead.
incriminating in the file, sir, why not? Why
Quiet,
not?
quiet, begin.
On Venezuela, sir, you've had a lot of meetings on Venezuela.
I just want to be clear on what just happened there. So this was from a day or two ago when he is arguing that, and this is before his reversal on the files, that we're going to investigate Bill Clinton. We're going to investigate the president of Harvard, Larry Summers. God bless. I hope that happens multiple times, frankly. And he's asked a follow-up question, and he says, quiet, little piggy, he calls.
Quiet piggy. Catherine Lucy was apparently the reporter. She's,
I'm seeing Bloomberg's Jennifer Jacobs.
Oh, really? They were
That's
saying
what I've seen,
They
too.
were saying Bloomberg's. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It was another Bloomberg reporter. I got it wrong. Apologies. Go on.
Here we
Well,
can-
the point being, this guy's losing his patience, and then he yells at somebody ostensibly about tariffs.
The Guardian says it's this woman, Catherine Lucy. It doesn't really matter that much,
Yeah.
but I mean, I just like you see, because based on like how women look or whatever, it's easy to see if they trigger them. I mean, she's a blonde woman, and he doesn't like being spoken to by them really any women at all. But Quiet Piggy is really like, I'm sorry,
Crazy.
That's really crazy. This is the leader of the country, and I know that it's like a little lib to care about people setting examples, but the way he acts has had a directly corrosive impact on the way that we deal with one another and our society. It's disgusting.
And without a doubt.
And the press in general.
But
Yeah.
that is a real lack of control that we haven't seen from him in a while. Okay. I mean, this iteration, this go round, he's been, he'll be stern sometimes. Don't shut up. But that shut up came a couple of days ago too. We haven't seen something like this.
He's always camera ready, camera aware.
And he knows where his liabilities are this time around, and he's getting paid. So ostensibly he's like, I can, but he's clearly losing patience. His fuse is getting shorter. He's yelling at people, according to him.
And
This is the real him. This is what the Trump that you see in the E. Jean Carroll deposition.
Yes.
That is the real Trump.
And also, we saw a lot more of this in the pandemic at the end of his presidency in the first term, where he was getting completely, falling apart really in the back 2 years, but specifically the back year, getting more and more of a bully, freaking out more and more. And I still go back to the fact that he was unable, that he had to cave and pretend like he's in favor of releasing the Epstein files because they're going to try to cover things up on the back end, because he was probably yelling, screaming at every member of the House that says, we can't go with you on this, Mr. President. We have to vote for the release of the Epstein files, because there's do we have the vote right now? Are we following it? I mean, there's
But this
at
clip
minimum
was before
dozens
he had reversed, and so I think it was coming to
in the
head
lead
where-
up.
Yeah.
In the lead up, because he knew that he was cornered.
Yep.
Let's just get the Quiet Piggy one more time clean here.
If there's nothing incriminating in the file, Venezuela, sir, why not acting as a Venezuela, sir, you've had a lot.
Oh, jeez.
Now you know what it feels like to be Tiffany Trump.
Exactly.
That's how he talks to her, guaranteed.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're not my daughter, Piggy.
It's just it's wild when the mask slips.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like that quote of John McCain to his ex-wife, where he called her like a trollop with slapped-on makeup in front of press or something like that. It's like, Jesus. People really are. Like, I know you're like depraved, but you're really depraved.
Yeah.
Hey, folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out our daily show. We do it every day at 12 p.m. Eastern for about 2.5 hours. We even take phone calls. You should check that out.